Broadcasting live from... So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, and we are set for
leading off tonight for the Cubs, second baseman Daniel
Ready
Murphy.
With the first pitch, here it comes. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Javier Baez. His
batting second here tonight
against Garrett Cole.
Shortstop,
just 3 for
Javier
14. He's taken
Baez.
it deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez is there. 1 out. Now
batting third,
Anthony Rizzo.
first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
In the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Into the box now,
batting
Chris
fourth,
Bryant.
third baseman Chris Bryant.
Delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Correa is up with it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder George Springer.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Springer is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case
batting
he shines
second,
in many ways.
second baseman
For me, I think he does pass the
Altuve.
I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. And
batting third, third baseman Alex
First cuts
Bregman.
with the bases open and 2 away. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And Rizzo able to make the catch. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Cubs,
career line against
left fielder
Cole. He's
Kyle
just 2 for 12.
Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Altuve has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting
Standing
second,
in, Wilson
the catcher, number 40.
He'll get his first opportunity in this round. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Springer will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting
Now
seven,
at the plate, Jason
right fielder
Hayward. He'll work on
Jason
keeping this
Hayward.
top of the second alive. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Altuve, and a bit of a high throw that. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa.
Leading off for the Astros,
against Yu Darvish.
the shortstop,
Here it
Carlos
High in
Correa.
the air and deep to left center field. Schwarber racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Here's Marwin
Batting
Gonzalez
fifth,
now.
left fielder,
That tying run from
Marwin
second with a base hit into the
Gonzalez.
outfield. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. From the belt, the pitch. High pop-up. Murphy shading to his right. Makes the play, one away. Into the box now.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Julius
Comes
Gurriel.
the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him. Next up for the Stros.
Batting seventh, designated hitter,
Ready
Tyler
to deliver. Here's
White.
the first pitch. That one just missed outside. In the dirt here. So now two men in scoring position. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Well, obviously not fighting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first
Batting
base
eighth,
for three here.
right fielder,
First off,
Josh
on its way.
Reddick.
Cut
Inside,
fastball
ball one.
inside, ball one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Chopped weakly to the left. The throw to the plate. They get the force at the plate. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading off for the
We
Cubs,
are all set to begin the
designated
third
hitter,
inning in this one.
Ian Happ.
Popped him up. Correa is there. One pitch, one out. At the plate,
Batting
Albert
ninth,
Almora.
center fielder, number 5, Albert
Ready with
Almora.
the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And there's ball two now.
Ball two.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the nine-hole in getting on base as we get
Now
back to the top
batting,
of the order.
second baseman,
Here's Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
Up here as he steps off to looking back at first.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong,
Counts 1-0.
and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
That's ball two.
2-0.
I wonder
2-0.
if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding in.
Now batting,
Baez.
shortstop,
0-1 here in the early going.
Javier Baez.
Knuckle
Yep,
curve
that
breaks
ball went out.
outside for ball one. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. So 1-1 home. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Almora leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as we move
leading
on
up for the Astros.
Number 3.
Catcher,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Brian McCann.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 4.
Digging in to try it
George
again. George Springer. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
D-Rod.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the second baseman, Jose
The
Altuve.
second baseman, number
Batting
27,
champion in the American
Jose
First pitch on its
Altuve.
way. The
Ball, that's
cutter
out.
runs outside, ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Striding in, Alex Bregman. He
Third
popped out
baseman,
in his
number
first
2,
pitch.
Alex Bregman.
From the stretch.
Ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
That's ball
And he lays off a fastball here
2-0.
that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now.
He's out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his
Leading
last
out for the
at-bat.
Cubs, first baseman,
Ready to
Anthony
deliver. Here's the
Rizzo.
first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So now it'll be
Now
the
batting,
four-hole hitter,
third
Chris
baseman,
Bryant, comes
Chris
into this at-bat
Bryant.
1 in the ball game.
Yeah.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed
One
is
ball,
in the
one
high
strike.
80s.
Count now a ball and a strike.
That's a
And
ball.
lays off a pitch down
Two
and away.
balls,
Ball
one
two.
strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. One out, nobody on. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Correa scoops it up,
Got it.
and there's out number 2. Now batting,
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber.
left
So
fielder,
far, 0 for 1 with a
Kyle
flyout.
Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Ball. That's
Fastball that
inside.
just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 now. Now a curveball
I
here,
got 3-1.
nowhere close.
3 balls,
That's in
1
dirt.
strike.
It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count.
Ball
You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And take a good look
The
here.
catcher,
as
number
this is
40.
for ball 4.
Wilson
The Cubs have
on
themselves
third.
a 2-out base
Off the
runner.
plate, ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. Just got a piece up the line. But that one rolls foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa.
Leading off the fourth for the Astros,
One-run
the
contest.
shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Nothing pitch. And he fouls this one off.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber moves over. Oh no, it drops. And the tying run is in to score from third. Gonzalez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the big turn costs him as he is out trying to get back to third.
First.
Stepping in,
number 10,
Gurriel. He's got to be looking for mentions after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Sliced hard, but foul. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Tyler White.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ball's in for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. To third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He got on top.
Leading off for the Cubs,
right fielder,
Jason Hayward.
Check it, and it's 0-1. 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8,
Cubs DH.
designated hitter,
is 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now batting,
and now
the center fielder,
versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Ball 1, no strike.
With a slider. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Almora with an even count, 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Leading off for the Astros, catcher, Brian McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Behind the plate, Contreras is able to reach out and make the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 4,
He was a strikeout victim his first trip and collected a base hit his last time around.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now in the box, Alex
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings, misses, throw down.
You're out.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in 1 for 2.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Home run he hit
second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And a high bounce will take it over.
Next for the Cubs, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready, here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
First baseman number 44,
no
Anthony Rizzo.
Nope. For him in the ball game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count. So 1-1. There's a curveball taken low for a ball.
No,
3-1.
inside.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. But he'll, in fact, take the safe option here and hold on at second base.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris
the lead. Here's
Bryant.
the delivery on the ground to the left side. Backhanded.
No, he's
not
in there.
in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And he'll try to get back now, but it's stepping in and ready for another shot. Alex Bregman.
Leading off for the Astros,
to this point.
third baseman,
Here it comes.
Alex Bregman.
He gets ahead 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos
Ready with the first
Correa.
pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So striding forward
The
now,
left fielder,
Marwin
number
Gonzalez.
9,
No hits to this
Marwin
point.
Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
High in the air out to center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now the Cuban import,
Now batting,
Gurriel.
first baseman, Giuliani Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Looking up is Contreras. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now batting,
the
the designated hitter,
White.
Tyler
Solo shot for him.
White.
Last at
Your
bat.
attention, please.
Stroke.
Now pitching for
61-inch
Chicago,
right hand will be the one
number
to get
46, Pedro
Tries to
Strop.
go back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros' first baseman. So 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Grounded to third. Right to Bryant. Throw in
He's
time,
out.
and the side is retired. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the
He'll
Cubs,
get us started in what's
left
officially
fielder,
the back
Kyle
of this one.
Schwarber.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball
And
2.
did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now. Wilson Contreras will be next. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Cubs,
Here's the young
catcher,
catcher, Wilson
Wilson
Contreras.
Contreras.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Delivery 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really...
batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 54, Roberto Osuna.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. So 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's ball two.
Changeup that's laid off.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Ian Happ, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now at the plate, Albert Almora.
Center fielder, number 5.
For him in his last
Albert
trip.
Almora.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. This is on the ground over the first. And the two-out threat will not. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Astros. Right fielder.
On its way.
Josh
Reddick. On the ground. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan McCann.
Pitching at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day? Or is
now batting,
the ball the other way?
Center fielder,
so the batting order turns over now. Set to go George Springer, who's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready now, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Slider.
No strikes.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swing and a little tapper. Springer is off the first with 2 away. Fouled off. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a great job to stick. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
3-1 to him now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And
ball
a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, number 9,
First
shortstop,
Javier
gets
the call that time for strike number 1. His career history with Roberto Osuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he misses with it 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So If I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Delivery to him on the way. Now a check
Ball one,
swing,
no
but
strike.
he holds up in time. Ball one. Popped high in the air. Gurriel is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter,
Now
Chris
batting,
Bryant.
third baseman, Chris
There were
Bryant.
billboards outside
Counts
Wrigley
1-0.
while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. Gets
Ball,
on.
that's outside.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. Now
Now batting, left fielder,
enters the ball
Kyle
game out of the
Schwarber.
pen, looking for
Your
the final
attention,
out here
please.
in the top of inning
Now
number
pitching
8.
for the Astros, number 31,
Field shifted
Colin
forward to right.
McHugh.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
They'll start into the breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role
Two
in
balls,
today's
no
outcome.
strike.
Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the
I got
offense
3-0.
took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away.
That
And
pitch
he lays
is
off
in.
ball
Ball
four.
four.
So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The catcher, number 40,
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Two
And
balls,
fastball
one
not
strike.
close. It's 2-1 now. Almost got him to go
Count,
around,
it's
but
3-1.
instead it's ball 3. And
ready,
he
ball
missed
four.
with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position.
now
at
batting,
second.
right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Go to the
Your
bullpen
attention,
now.
please.
It'll be the left-hander
Now
here
pitching for the
facing the incoming
Astros,
left-handed batter.
number 29, Tony Smith. Pinch
David
hitting for
Bodie come on
Chicago,
to pinch hit
number
in a big
13,
spot. The
1-0.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home
Ball
so far this
inside.
inning. Sip offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot
That's
of
ball 3.
off-balance swings against it,
Count,
and it'll be
3-0.
easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Hit hard to short, reined in. Over to Altuve for the force, and then that'll bring up the former first-rounder.
Leading off for the Astros,
He was sat down
third
on strikes
baseman,
in his last
Alex
at-bat.
Bregman. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 41,
First pitch on its way.
Cishek. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing right field, number 13.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos
scored after
Correa.
a single in his last time up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
That's outside.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Bregman on first, nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bodie going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The left fielder, number 9,
the numbers head-to-head with
Marwin Gonzalez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 37, Justin
It's becoming
Wilson.
more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel.
First baseman,
That
number
last
10,
at-bat when he went deep, he
Julius
moved around a pretty good
Gurriel.
fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Tyler White.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And that one just missed outside. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. He jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Almora comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Now to the plate, Josh
Up
Reddick.
next for the Astros. Your attention, please. And hitting for the Astros, number 11, Evan Gatton.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the catcher, Ryan.
Catcher number 16, Ryan McCann.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. He pulls into third safely, and the run will score on the play as well. And he'll get in there safely.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 38, Mike Montgomery.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And a changeup here, that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Jose Altuve would be next. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Into the box.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Ian Happ. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros,
this one off
number 30, Hector Rondon. This change for the Astros. Now playing right field, number 11, Evan Gattis. This change for the Astros. Now catching, number 6, Jake Marisnik.
Downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss.
I got to count 1 and 2
strikes here.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2-2 the count. 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Marisnik corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Happ is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting,
settling in now, Albert Almora over 2 for him to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Ground ball left side. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer giving chase. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting
to the plate,
Javier
to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really does.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Count is 2-1.
Ball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gattis there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 13 hits. 1